Mamma ne don't ginger chicken.
Oh, I like the way.
We don't need that. Today, I'm in charge. I am going to extreme makeover this absolute masterpiece of whatever you've tried to do before this. Let's go! Let's start!
Hey, my things are off.
Your extension, that's it's out of juice.
It's out of juice.
No, it's not. I'm gonna leave it like this. Let's get an extension on it. We're having some technical problems. She's never really done this before. This is the first time filming. I'm here to show the ropes, so bear with us.
Bastard!
Are you ready for your extreme makeover?
No. If you fill up my titties with a bunch of little hairs.
We have to put a coat on you.
I woke up a bit under the weather today, sneezing and coughing and all of that, and I do not have the strength to do my own hair. So I've enlisted the help of world-renowned world-renowned qualified engineer Daniel McLean, my boyfriend. And I'm basically putting him in charge.
Tight enough or should it be tighter?
No, it should be fine.
Hey.
So I just want it a bit shorter and maybe bleached. Once it is shorter only on the sides.
Let's do the opposite now. We'll shorten at the top only. We'll give you, what's that guy's name? He has a talk show. Oh god, I'm so bad with names. You know the haircut that I'm talking about. He's got here all bald, and then he's got hair at the side.
Yeah.
Pop a picture up of this guy. There you are.
Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil, there we are, Dr. Phil.
I look like Dr. Phil.
No.
Look how pretty.
Nobody cares, I've seen this in your previous videos, come on. Oh, I think that's a pretty decent, there's some over here, look. So we've found the high spot. Don't get afraid.
Fright gotten. I am frightened.
Just getting rid of the peach fuzz.
Do you like hairdressing? Would you ever consider doing barbering or hairdressing?
Only on ships with fellow crew members, never anything apart from that. Doesn't really interest me as a occupation. I am now going to retrieve the bleach. I don't know why I keep thinking I'm looking for a powder. I don't think I'm looking for a powder. We need a bowl, for sure. We'll take this one. Yes, we'll take one of these. No, you got ones that are open down here. And this one because I like the...
Why'd you need two?
Because as an engineer you want to have... I don't know, I don't like to bring up engineer, I just want to... This is bleach. This stuff.
What does it
Bond
say?
Enforcing premium lightener. Dust-free powder. I don't know how powder can be dust-free. Like... Yes. I'm gonna mix it with 40 volume developer because that's right. This seems like it will be permanent. This doesn't. No, why? That was just a joke. We're going with the 10 volume developer.
Why are you looking at the back of my disused collection?
Oh, these are disused. 10 volume developer. The original OG. Guy Tang, he's good. I heard he's good. We're going with those two. And then gloves, because I don't want bleach on my hands, because safety first.
More than one.
Or I'll Google someone on YouTube and see what they do. Wow. The name's in English, but there's no other information on it in English. Right, I think we're gonna have to go with the new technique of measuring. It's called the Stella nod. I'm gonna look at Stella's face. When Stella sees how much I put in, she's gonna give me that look of disgust or disappointment or approval, one or the other.
I didn't say anything. I'm leaving it up to you.
That's really liquidy. I don't know if this is any good. It feels like shampoo. We'll try it, we'll put some color in and see what happens. I'm not even gonna say what that looks like.
What's the thought process here? What's the ratio?
I'm gonna mix it up.
Development.
I'm gonna mix it up like it's cement, and see at what level it should be applied to your hair. Let's do it nice and gentle and slow. Is this the right thing that I'm doing, or we're not even allowed to tell me this is? I'm not taking any responsibility.
From what you've mixed up so far, there's a better chance of it underperforming than it causing enough damage for me to be concerned.
So I have to add more bleach.
No, it's fine. It's good. It's good. It's good. No, it's good.
No, I don't believe you. You said underperforming, so that means that it needs to have more of this stuff, because this stuff is... it's a nice thick consistency now. That smells like it did many times when we bleached it before. Thank you. I know what I need now.
No, low and slow is good too. 10 volume is low and slow. It's not bad.
I do high and fly. Fly and high, whatever.
Okay, what do you think is gonna happen if you add 20 volume
It makes
to
30.
a mixture of already 10
It
volume?
makes 30.
No, it's going to make 15 if you add double the amount, except you're probably gonna thin it out. Now you've probably brought up the entire concentration of it to around like 12 volume. That's a terrible thing to do.
No, I'm just stretching it to make them bigger so that I can get my hand inside.
Okay, but you do understand that moisture will make them stickier and harder to put in.
Moisture makes lots of
That's
things
why they are
stickier
usually
and
coated
harder.
with Daniel!
As far as consistency goes, I think this is too watery. I'm going to add a bit more power.
I mean, that's fully your call.
Yes.
Speaking professionally, it's not that bad.
Okay.
Like frosting on a cake.
Why do people do this?
I don't know. But isn't it fun? It's like, why would you paint your house?
You know what I'm going to do? I've never seen, or I'm literally, this is all guesswork. I promise you, she's never said to me to do this if this is a technique. But I'm gonna like back home it so it goes into your roots. I don't know if that's the proper way of doing it, but it doesn't matter if it gets on your skull, eh?
No, it's quite a low volume development. And there's also no real avoiding it because I've shaved my head. What?
Oh, I thought you were making a face.
I was making a face there.
Alright, I didn't know what you mean.
This is my favorite light that I have. I use it to give me this underglow. Bleach only works if you mix it with something called an activator. So does dye. On their own, they do nothing. Bleach ends up being just a powder and dye ends up being just pigment. You need something like hydrogen peroxide to actually get in the hair and lift and deposit at the same time. In the case of bleaching, it'll just be lifting the pigment out of your hair. There are so many different volumes of developers that you can use. It goes down all the way, I think, to 3 volume, which is extremely low. And then there's 6 volume, there's 10 volume, some brands carry 12, 20, 22, so on and so forth, until it goes up to the highest volume or highest percentage of 50 volume. However, I don't know that I'd recommend anyone use 50 volume. Case Daniel decided he wants to mix mainly 10 volume and the tiniest bit of 20 volume, creating a rough percentage of around 12%. Do you want to know a fun fact?
No.
I'm gonna pretend you say yes. Did you know that when it comes to hydrogen peroxide, you shouldn't, and I'm saying the word shouldn't because technically you could, but you shouldn't use any metal utensils. The hydrogen peroxide actually oxidizes and reacts with the metal, and it actually stops the product from working or performing how it should. If you were to use something like a metal bowl, the product would actually be already reacting within the bowl with the metal in it, and it would stop the product from performing. So you're not really risking the product from behaving badly, it just simply won't perform as it should. Hair tips with Stella and Daniel.
Stick it on in your head. Can I just pour it on your head like this and let it dribble down?
If you want.
This should be the thumbnail.
There.
It's like a nice abrasive head massage.
The master. No, this way.
Do you know what you're gonna be using?
Well, I mean, this says goodbye yellow on it, so I think this is what she was on about. It looks purple enough to me. It smells decent. I will use this one. Hair Rescue Conditioner. I think this is a good choice. I think if anyone wants to do this, this is a great choice to use. If you would like to let me rescue your hair. You like it? Comfortable?
Yeah.
Your head looks like it's just taken a massive beating.
I think I did a pretty good job because it looks yellow to me.
Is it even? I bet it's even.
Even's a big word, isn't it? There's no real definition to it. My money don't gin and chicken.
It folds. I like the way you wiggle, wiggle. For sure.
Look at my name up on the ceiling. Except it's upside down.
That is so cool. Yes, baby.
Now I did a mistake, I think.
What did you do?
I put a blob of it at the front, and now the front of your head is going to be more purple than the rest.
Oh, wow. Bleach makes the scalp very itchy.
You know, just let all your weight back onto my hands.
Shall we let it sit on for a few minutes?
I think that is a waste of time. Coming from the hair guru himself.
What are you doing?
I'm washing your hair.
Use your hands, not the nozzle.
But the nozzle flushes it and then you use your hands.
No.
Now this is time for that soothing massage. This one we don't have to be aggressive because it's just conditioner. So how many times do you used to do this in a summer?
What do you
Washing
mean?
people's hair.
20 times a day, 30.
Oh, but your hands are, you used to wear gloves.
No, my hands were fucked.
Your hands were like I've just done this once and my hands are so slimy. God bless anyone that does this for a living can't
Every week I used to peel off my hand, my whole hand.
Okay, come up. Please put your head forward. Okay, I think
Is this the most efficient way to put the...
this is how we're going to walk over and do a review.
Okay, this is interesting for
Just
sure.
hold it, please.
Oh, it's my turn
Yes.
to hold it, okay. Hey, that looks really good.
Before anyone in the comments says, oh, she was helping him out between scenes, I promise you, she was not. She did not tell me.
Do I have that new baby smell? What are you doing?
It smells really nice. I want to see if it tastes as nice.
And needs to hurt it.
No, it doesn't.
Ed.
Right, that is the blank canvas for the next video. So, I will let you do the outro. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Master Daniel, for your expertise.
You're welcome.
This is so good! Hey, well done!
Not the good ones compared to what the ones you've done.
Well, I think it's good. It looks even, it looks well shaped, and it looks well toned. Well done, Engineer McLean. You are now qualified in the hair world. Until then, that was Daniel McLean, my very lovely, very beautiful boyfriend who did this wonderful job. I think it turned out amazing and it is a great canvas for what I have in mind next. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and if you enjoyed me, give this channel a lovely subscribe. Join the Stellar fam, let's learn a thing or two together. Feel free to watch my previous video to learn a bit about buzz cut designs. Feel free to shop my merch if you want to support me, if you want to wear my face on your titties. It's up to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll give it a go, and I will see you in my next video.